Hey friends, I'm Christina Guerrero.
And I'm Jimmy Rhodes. And KG, we kid around a lot about my age.
Well, that's because you're like super old.
Right, but real talk, it really is easier for us guys.
1000%. American society just makes aging harder on women.
And one round number that seems particularly tough is 40. So we're looking at all the ways that women 4 decades in have so much value. And that's our featured story at the top of the list. Getting older might bring some wrinkles and creaky joints, but there's one thing it shouldn't trigger: dread.
Why is it that the women around me were so afraid of reaching this amazing milestone of turning 40?
Hidden Rules expert Ashley Armstrong recently turned 40. I'd say happy birthday, except
The unhappiest age group is women in their 40s, which is crazy.
Ashley's determined to lift the spirits of women who are 40 plus strong.
As a mom with 2 preteen girls, I absolutely want to smash through the stigma about turning 40.
So we're running down why women in their 40s kick butt. Ashley said something other than but I'm keeping it TV friendly. For starters, by the time you're 40, you've learned from your mistakes.
When we're young, that's the time to make as many mistakes as possible. That's when we get to test things, see if we like it, see if we don't like it.
Of course, mistakes are no fun while they're happening, but
As we get older, we can ask ourselves, what did I learn from this? And then just reflecting and looking back at our lives and all the decisions that we've made to get to where we're at, we can start going, moving forward, is this something that I really want to do? Is that worth my time, energy, and effort?
and it's because of those battle scars that you know when to say no.
When you're young, you're hustling, you are aspiring to be somebody, to go somewhere. A lot of times we'll say yes more often than no. And we'll say it out of fear, we'll say it out of just obligation, and it really wears on you and might really take us down the wrong path in some cases.
The power of no is about knowing what you like and creating space for self-care.
Now that I'm getting older, I'm starting to understand it's okay to slow down. You can really sit back and you can take your time with your decision-making process, because the scars that you have earned over your life are allowing you to make the best decisions moving forward. And that is something that I think is so ridiculously powerful. You can say no.
And all those years spent climbing whatever ladder you're on means you're entering your peak earning years.
Anyone around us who's been successful don't start seeing that success until their 40s.
Ashley cites the parable of the experienced mechanic who smacks an engine with his hand. When it roars to life, he hands the client a bill.
And he's like, what? This is $1,000. All you did was hit the engine in one spot. And the guy goes, I'm charging you $1 for hitting that one spot. It's $999 for the last 30 years of my experience.
You've accrued life and professional experience, so know your worth. Finally, by 40, you know how to tune out the marketing noise.
As a young girl growing up, there's a multi-billion-dollar industry that is telling us we have to stay young, and we all buy into it.
But after 40,
I'm no longer affected by them because I know what's fueling the system. It's money, it's the multi-million-dollar industry, it's marketing, it's advertising.
so remember, when you hit 40, you're just hitting your stride.
I'm more successful as a human being with my relationships with my spouse, my children, my friends, my business. 40 is the most amazing age there possibly could be, and really, you're just beginning.
Why women in their 40s and beyond rock is at the top of the list.